Hello, and welcome to San Jose, California. Right now, we are headed to the San Jose International Airport, where we will be catching Southwest Airlines Flight 501. From San Jose, we will be flying down the state of California over to Long Beach. Overall, this flight is expected to take 1 hour and 15 minutes and will cover a distance of around 390 miles. Today's flight will be departing from Terminal B, which is the newer of the two terminals at SJC, having first opened in 2010. Despite the fact that it was the summer travel season, the airport was not busy that day, whether at the check-in or at the security checkpoint. At the top of the escalators, you will find a sculpture known as the Space Observer. This robotic sculpture has been at the terminal since it first opened. Overall, I went through check-in and security incident-free. Today, San Jose International Airport is the second busiest airport in the San Francisco Bay Area and the fifth busiest in California. Given that it is the newer of the two terminals at SJC, Terminal B felt just about as modern and clean as you'd expect. In particular, I liked the extensive use of natural lighting, and the food options were very good at the terminal. However, my biggest problem with Terminal B and SJC in general is the lack of moving walkways. According to the airport, the reason why there are no moving walkways at SJC is because the terminals are too narrow to accommodate them. This problem was particularly noticeable that day, since the gate for today's flight is one of the furthest gates from the security checkpoint. Despite this, I prefer to fly out of San Jose over San Francisco. With a market share of over 60%, Southwest Airlines is the largest airline at SJC. Additionally, SJC is the 17th busiest airport for Southwest Airlines. Right now, I am walking through SJC's interim gate facility. Built in response to increased passenger demand, this temporary facility houses 6 gates and was first opened in 2019. Despite the temporary nature of this section, you can find food stands and even a restaurant at the interim gates facility. Today's flight will depart from one of those temporary gates, Gate 33 to be exact. Southwest Airlines' fleet consists entirely of Boeing 737s. The particular aircraft we will be flying with is a Boeing 737-700 variant and first entered service in 2011. Okay, the plane's about to board now, so I'll see you on the plane. While the interim gates were pretty much at ground level, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that we boarded the plane using a jet bridge, instead of boarding the plane by air stairs. In more than one ways, Southwest Airlines is an unusual airline. For starters, you will not see Southwest Airlines flights on third-party booking sites like Expedia or Kayak. Instead, all flights must be booked via the official website. Another thing that is unusual about Southwest Airlines is the open seating. This means that passengers are allowed to take whatever seat they like to take as long as it's available. While opinions on this seating arrangement is mixed, overall, I didn't find it too much of a problem, at least for this flight. As far as seats are concerned, there is only one class on Southwest Airlines, and that is economy class. So, okay, boarding is now complete and I've got this whole seat all to myself. So, I'm a bit lucky today.
In the event of a water evacuation, you have a life vest underneath your seat. Remove it only when told to do so. Place it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Buckle in the front. Pull to tighten.
Unlike many airlines, Southwest does not operate on a hub-and-spoke model. Rather, it operates on a point-to-point network, thus allowing for flights between unlikely city pairs. While this sounds really convenient, there are some drawbacks with this model. Fortunately, I can report that at no point on this flight were there any delays. Almost as soon as we reached cruising altitude, service on board this flight commenced. However, not much service on board was provided due to the short length of the flight. At first, we were given a snack mix that contains pretzels. Not long after that, we were provided with drinks. Don't be fooled by the lack of personal entertainment screens. Southwest Airlines does provide in-flight entertainment on their flights. As for the seats, legroom was decent, and overall the seat felt comfortable. The Santa Catalina Island has come into view, which means that we are definitely flying over Southern California. As we approach the final destination of Long Beach Airport, I'd like to share some final thoughts. Before going on the flight, I had heard a few horror stories about Southwest Airlines flights being canceled or delayed en masse. Fortunately, I can tell you that everything went smoothly without incident and that there were no delays at any point on this flight. Despite the airline's quirks, I overall had a good experience flying with Southwest Airlines, and I would not hesitate to book a flight with them again.
Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened, seat backs, tray tables in their full upright lock positions, and keep all those carry-on items stowed right where they are until we arrive at the gate and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Use caution when opening the overhead bins. Items tend to shift around during flight and could fall out.
Welcome to Long Beach, California. On this flight, passengers were able to exit the plane from both the front and the back. This allowed for quicker exits from the plane. In case you're wondering, yes, Every gate at Long Beach Airport uses air stairs and ramps, thus exposing passengers to the elements. The current concourse building first opened in 2012, and the airport has been undergoing more renovations within the past few years. As the name suggests, the airport is located in the city of Long Beach. However, due to its position in the greater Los Angeles area, it serves as an alternative to LAX. Another thing that is interesting about Long Beach Airport is the amount of open air spaces, even beyond security. This reminds me of airports in Hawaii. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, you can hit the subscribe button. Once again, I'm LeConte, signing out.